What is up, everybody? Caveman here. Welcome back to the channel. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a little update on the room I got going on here for my game room and give you guys a little tour of this little corner that I got going on. Recently, my family and I had to move back to some family member's house because our condo got flooded, so we were there for 3 months, and we just recently moved back and got everything cleaned and fixed up. So just kind of wanted to show you guys what I'm working with over here. Starting over here, we got the 20-inch Philips CRT TV that I got free from a family member for my birthday. It's been pretty cool playing some old school retro games on this. Brings back a lot of freaking memories of playing at my friend's house and at my house. Playing N64 all night, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and other games like that. Right now I got Smash Brothers just running on the TV to show you guys what it looks like. On your end, obviously, it's going to look a little messed up, but to me it looks perfectly fine. Down here on the next shelf, we have basically what I'm just showcasing of my favorite games that I have collected. This is basically my entire PlayStation, well, not entire, but majority of my PlayStation 1 collection. We got some Dreamcast games in here with some NES games. Also got a bunch of N64 games. I know they're not really showing too well, but this is mainly just to get them to stay put and not move. But you know, I got all the bangers that you want to get basically for the system. Over here we have some boxed N64 games, Mortal Kombat 4, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Over here we got a sealed copy of Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Genesis. And then the following games are just some games that I just like to showcase, some of my personal favorites. Kind of a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so I'm trying to collect all the games for that system, or well, for that series. Then we got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Played so many hours of that game. Freaking love it. Tekken Tag, also another banger. Then we got Metal Gear Smash Bros. For the GameCube. I believe those are the only two GameCube games I really own right now at the moment, because I have a Nintendo Wii at the very bottom down here that I modded to play GameCube games, and that's basically what I just use it for. I really don't even play Wii games on it. We have my Fat Boy PS3, which I got when it came out about 2008 or something. It's not the original model that's backwards compatible, but it's the model that came out after that. And I've had it ever since, and I've never had any issues with it. No yellow lights. It has been getting kind of slow on me ejecting and taking in disc. But other than that, it's still working pretty well. Over here we got the Star Wars Edition Xbox 360. I never owned an Xbox growing up, and I was able to snag this on Goodwill's website. I won the bid for it, and I was like, sweet. So now I just need to get the gold controller for it. Over here we got the Nintendo 64 with two aftermarket controllers. I believe the pink one is a Hyperkin, which I kind of recommend for everyone to get if you're looking to get a Nintendo 64 controller. And you can't get an OEM one. The only thing I don't like about this is this analog stick is getting pretty yellow, and we're not really dirty people, but I don't know how this is getting yellow. It's probably just oil from our skin, but other than that, this is probably my favorite controller to use. The green one back there, I don't know what brand that is, but it's all right. It's not too big of a difference compared to the pink one. I don't know. The pink one feels more original to me, and I don't know. The cord is also longer on the pink one, which is nice. Down here, we got the OG Xbox. Funny story about the OG Xbox and the Dreamcast is I got these. I used to work at a hospital, and a coworker of mine was telling me that she had some older consoles that she wanted to give away to her nephews, but they didn't want them because they were so old. So I was like, okay, let me take a look at them. And it was a Dreamcast in-box with 2 controllers and 2 memory cards. And then there was the original Xbox with 2 controllers. And I think it had like 1 game or something like that, maybe. So I just took those, and they both work perfectly fine. Over here we have the SNES Classic and the NES Classic. The next to that it was the PS2 Slim. I basically play PS1 games on that, or I play them on the PS3. I have 2 PS1 consoles. I have the PS1 Slim with the LED screen, I think, that comes with, or that you can purchase for it. And then I also have the Fat Boy PS1. If we move over here to the shelf, this is where I keep all my PS5, PS4, PS3, 360, and a couple Xbox games. If we start here at the bottom, and I'll just kind of scroll all the way through the top. Again, this is just some stuff that I have keeping out. It's not really everything, but some pretty cool stuff in here. I have not beat all these games, and that is kind of the purpose of the channel. Over here, my my HDMI switch, and then this is my switcher for my retro consoles. I know it's flipped upside down. Since I got the CRT TV, I had these both pretty much taped to the top of the bookcase, and since I had to put the TV up there, I had to move them. Let's see, and here is all of my loose games. I've been collecting more loose games recently because they tend to be cheaper and, you know, just they're cheaper. So I don't really, some games I don't care to have the full case for and things like that. But, you know, we got Tekken 3, Final Fantasy 7, Smash Bros, Parasite Eve, sorry, Metal Gear Rising, Guilty Gear, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, the Killzone Trilogy Collection, Beautiful Joe 2, a free game I got for the Wii when I got it from my mother-in-law. That console's actually hers. NCAA, Madden. I usually like to have like one sports game for each console or something. I don't know. Lion King, Gears of War Collection right here. Let's see what else we got. King of Fighters, Grand Theft Auto, Midnight Club, ATV Off-Road Fury, Need for Speed Underground, Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, Dragon Quest, Onimusha 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. I don't think I have the second Onimusha. I could be wrong. Soul Calibur for this is one. Each one had a different console they came out for, and each one had a different character. Like for example, GameCube had Link. This one had Spawn, and this one had a character from Tekken, Heihachi, I believe. Mario Party 5 for the GameCube, so there's another GameCube game I own, but that's probably it for the games. Over here we have X-Men Origins Wolverine for the 360, Manhunt, Mortal Kombat, the Complete Edition. Make sure you get the Complete Edition for this, because then you can get all the DLC characters. Street Fighter vs. Tekken. We got Mario Kart for the Wii, that came free from my mother-in-law. Final Fantasy Tactics, God of War Collection for the PlayStation 3. I was on a Spider-Man kick recently, so I bought Spider-Man 1, 2, 3. Got Ultimate Spider-Man. And then the last game in here is Oblivion. And then I think all the way back here we have some like Wii Sports stuff, whatever, just some manuals and yeah, so. But yeah, that's the games I have right here that I have on display for the most part. It's my computer. Pretty cool. This is where I stream, record. Got the Yeti mic, Logitech 4K camera. I basically just record in 1080p 60 frames, I believe. I don't do 4K recordings. It's kind of pointless in my opinion. Over here we got the Ryu controller for the PlayStation 2. This was a collector's edition. I had an Akuma version, but I gave it to a friend just because, I don't know, I had to get rid of some shit. So I figure why not give it to someone. And it's holographic as you move this. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but as you move, he moves. It's my daughter in the background. So in this 3-tier shelf, I also keep a lot of other video game stuff as well. And here's just extra games that I have that I don't really display. And here I got my Game Boy with a couple games. I got Zelda's Link Awakening, Pokemon Gold or Silver, I think, or Gold, Pokemon Red and Blue. Got the purple see-through Game Boy Color. You know, like I said, just other PlayStation games that I don't show off. Mutant Academy, Tony Hawk, NHL, Frogger. My wife loves Frogger, Siphon Filter. What's that? Street Fighter Alpha 3. SOCOM 2, the best online shooter for PlayStation 2 ever made. There's other games in here too. Again, these are just ones I don't really show off too much. No one really cares. I got all the Halo games for Xbox. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Xbox 360. I keep the PS2 version out because it's way better. Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, Lord of the Rings Legos. I want to play that probably next for the channel, but we'll see. Metal Gear Phantom Pain. Didn't really like that game. Ni no Kuni. I thought about playing that for the channel, but to be quite honest, a JRPG is just kind of probably gonna take forever. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 all the way down there. Marvel vs. Capcom, the Infinity War, whatever the one that was, and I can't see. Oh, that's Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe all the way down there at the bottom. So that's the top shelf. There's all my dog's food, the weights I don't use, my guitar that I use to play shows with and go to band practice all the time. In the second drawer, I have all of my controllers for each console. Basically, I try my best to have 2 controllers for every console that I own. Just that way, if I ever have a friend come over and want to play, I can easily do so. For the PlayStation 2, I have an OEM controller, and then I have a aftermarket controller. It's not even a Mad Catz, but it fucking sucks. I did see, I don't know if it's Brook, but I saw that there was an adapter where you can use newer controllers on older consoles and things like that. So, but yeah, this the second drawer is basically just 2 controllers for every console that I have. I try to keep in there, and then down here is just nothing but extra cables, wires, both my Slayer VHS tape. Never watched that. All the way at the bottom down here, you can't see it, but it's my 2 PlayStation 1s. And then also in here somewhere, I have my PSP. I don't know where the hell that thing is. I barely touch that thing anymore. But yeah, just wanted to kind of give you guys a little show. Oh wait, 2 more things I wanted to show you guys. Sorry. Up here's my modded Hori Rappen. This is what I mostly play Street Fighter with. And then over here we have the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Xbox 360 version. I just got the Brook USB for this. I haven't tried it yet, but I've been using this stick on Fightcade a lot, and honestly, I freaking love this more because smaller size, doesn't weigh as much as my Hori, but I love the Hori equally as much. It's just that this one just fits better on my lap and doesn't weigh as much. The only thing I don't like about this is it doesn't have the rubber padding on the bottom, so like when I have it on my lap, it tends to slip off. But hope you guys enjoy this tour of my kind of retro room with all my guitars and things like that. I do have for any music people out there, I got a Marshall 50 watt underneath. Keep my half stack at my practice space and things like that. But yeah, hope you guys are digging this content, and hopefully I can get back to making more videos. Lately, I've just been pumping out Mortal Kombat 1 stuff because that's like literally all I've been playing. I freaking love that game, as you can see. You boys got 135 hours in there, so we're going to keep pumping more in there. And if you guys can, give the video a thumbs up, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and, stay tuned for more content coming out, Peace, guys. Have a great week.